Sports Estimators back again with a new Liga MX Clausura 2026 video. Today we will be going over Jornada 1 for this league. This season. It's back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. After a 2-week hiatus, it almost feels like, because it feels like the season just ended, which we should do a long tournament format. But anyways, we're back again, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to give you guys our pick'ems for the weekend. This is a doble jornada, so probably during the week, we'll just post our picks on Tuesday and Wednesday, because we won't be able to, pick them. Yeah. We won't be able to drop a video, but me and Chuy will have to discuss that.
The schedule is crazy.
Bro, it's going to be like jam-packed, game after game after game, just to fit in to everybody's schedule for the World Cup. But let's start off with our Viernes Botaneros, and a classic Viernes Botanero, the last one of its history, because Mazatlán will no longer be in the league. Atlanta is going to take their place. A classic RIP to this game. No more Mazatlán versus Juarez. The last one of its name. Who do you got?
I got Juarez. They got a new coach, Pedro Caixinha.
Yes, sir.
You're familiar with him, of course.
A nice vet.
Former Liga MX champion as a coach with Santos. I think his coaching style will complement this offensive-minded team. And Mazatlán also has a new coach, Cristian Ramirez, who was one of Siboldi's assistant coaches. This is his first head coaching role in Primera División, so that's another reason why I favor Juarez. Okay. We'll see. Hopefully, it goes well for him, because he is a Mexican coach, and that's something that Mexico needs is better coaches.
Did Siboldi get sacked because he was messing with another player?
Another what?
Another player sister?
I'm dead. He's lucky goated for that.
If it's true.
Yeah.
Because
Bro was hitting on and off the field.
He was, bro.
Because he's won championships with several teams.
He has. No, it was just Tigres.
Tigres and Santos.
Oh, shit, you're right. With Cabecita during that time.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, hopefully it goes good for this new Mexican coach.
Yeah.
But with Siboldi, it was actually I saw he resigned.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got Juarez to win as well. Here's a crazy stat for you guys. Mazatlán hasn't beat Juarez in 4 years, bro.
Damn.
And to be honest, Mazatlán has nothing to play for, so I feel like even the players...
Haven't they only been around for 4 years?
Bro, yeah.
So they've never...
I think 5 years.
Okay.
Since like 2019 or 2020.
Okay.
But... yeah, bro, this is Mazatlán. You should have just never existed in the first place.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not going to miss them.
Yeah, nah.
Respectfully.
Yep.
All right, next game. Atlas versus Puebla. Who do you got in this one?
All right, here's another crazy stat for you guys. In the last 17 matchups, Puebla has only won 3 games, bro.
That's crazy.
So, I got Atlas to win. Atlas, they're probably going to try to build off of last season, which wasn't much. They were just pretty much mid-table. Puebla, though, for sure going to be either dead last or second to last again.
Yeah. I mean, unless their new coach is cracked. Albert Espigares.
Okay.
He's Spaniard. He's a new coach. Not a whole lot of information on him online. I think this might be his first
coaching gig.
Yeah, he's only 47, which is relatively young for a coach. But I have to agree with you. I'm picking Atlas. They just have more continuity with Coca.
Yeah,
and I think they improved little by little once they got Coca.
Yeah,
and now that he had an off season, a relatively short one at that, but I favor Atlas because of the continuity and the fact that Puebla, we saw what they looked like last year. Moving on to the next game, last one for Friday. Tijuana playing mis poderosísimas Águilas del América. What do you got?
I'm not gonna lie.
Don't start. No, I'm just kidding.
TJ at home is tough to play. Last year, I think we all saw that. Aside from the distractions off the field, trying to play on turf on the field is a difficult task for all Liga MX teams. But I have it as a tie. Xolos are probably going to try to build off of not losing at home last year. And America, I'm not going to lie, they're not looking too good this season just because no one signing in a center defensive midfield or defensive midfield that you guys' coaches were familiar with from his San Luis days.
He's Brazilian though, so
yeah, but
yeah, nah, I agree.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't expect much, so that's why I'm picking a tie. Because Xolos too, I mean, they haven't done anything.
Yeah, I feel like this has been a quiet transfer window. I mean, it's like, it's a winter one, so it's not going to be as busy as the summer one. But even then, it still feels like there's, like, it was still quiet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely been disappointed with America's transfer window. Again, you talked about the defensive midfielder, which is a need that they did address, but I don't think that was like their biggest need. I think they need a center forward, or an attacking midfielder if we want to go back to playing Jardín netball back when it was 4-2-3-1. A player that we've been missing since Diego Valdez left. For this game, I do like America to win because it's still America, bro. Like, they still have a stacked team. It's the same group of players that won the tricampeonato, so you don't have to worry about there being like continuity issues or anything like that. I am concerned because Tijuana is a tough team to beat at home, but I think America gets the win. Although America does tend to start off slow every season, especially when they were coming off championship wins. Yeah. So, I think in a way they've had a little bit extra rest compared to some of the other teams. Yeah. But yeah, I like America to win this game.
Bro, and then one thing to note, one of the only season moves that Xolos did do besides signing Joseph Martinez from the MLS and getting Ignacio Rivero, which we'll talk about a little later. But they got Reebok as a jersey sponsor, and I'm not going to lie, bro, that shit looks fucking awful. Please, Mora, get the fuck out of there because you should not be wearing that disgusting jersey on your back. That shit. Have you seen it?
No, not the jersey, no.
It's gross, bro, and they have Carl's Jr. as a sponsor.
Carl's Jr.?
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
Right, let's move on to Saturday's game.
Yes, sir.
First one, Chivas versus Pachuca.
Yes.
What do you like in this one?
So here's another stat. In the last 10 matchups, Pachuca has only beat Chivas twice. And you could go ahead and give your prediction, and then I'll carry it on with a little Chivas summary for this season.
Okay. I like Chivas to win too, actually. Alan Mosa revenge game?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Pachuca has a good roster, but I think Chivas is going to be a contender for the title this season.
Yep.
And going back from last year, they finished off the season very strong. I think they hit the ground running and they get a win to start off the season.
Yeah. Like how you said it. One thing I will note, Chivas are going to carry on the momentum from last season. And I think they will be either in semifinals or the finals this season, like how you just said. They got rid of a lot of dead weight on that team. Like how you said, Alan Moso's gone, Cade Cowell, and soon enough, Eric Gutierrez. Alan Moso and Eric Gutierrez are claiming that the team kind of kicked them out. But it's like... I don't.
That's kind of the business, right? Like,
I don't think they saw their performances.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a stupid comment made from them.
Yeah.
But aside from Necaxa, they also reinforced themselves very well. They got midfielder Brian Gutierrez. They got Angel Sepulveda and Ricardo Marin. And you guys are probably wondering, well, don't they already have Hormiga Gonzalez? And I think Chivas' front office is getting ready for Hormiga to leave this summer, if I'm being quite honest.
I could see that. I mean, those players aren't like stars.
Yeah.
But I think they're nice, like complementary pieces.
Yeah, because they still have. I believe they still have Chicharito. We haven't really heard of.
Yeah, I don't think it's been confirmed. Right?
Yeah. And Alan Pulido, which is also rumored to go to Cruz Azul, which our boy hangs out with them. And Alan Pulido, te respeto, eres un campeón.
I'm dead. You would want him at Cruz Azul?
Sí. Yeah. I don't want him there. Be a nice jersey to hang up here, a signed jersey to hang up. Ooh. But what are your thoughts on Chivas and their signings?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I do like their signings. I don't think it's like it like makes them a lot better, but I just think it's gonna be like they're gonna build off of how they looked last season more so than anything, in my opinion. But yeah, I definitely see them as like a contender. Last season, I was like, nah, they still got a ways to go, but I think some of their players are gonna step up because Piojo, he played well, but he wasn't like at his best. Yeah. You know? And I think we'll see a better version of him. I'm anticipating seeing a better version of Efrain Alvarez as well, which could be dangerous. Yeah. And, you know, how you talked about Hormiga. Like, I don't expect him to decline at all. Yeah. You know?
One thing that I want to see a lot more from this Chivas team, though, is I want to see a lot more of Yael Padilla and...
the youngsters?
And what's the other one? Camberos. I want to see a lot more of him this season. Yeah. So hopefully we get to see them kind of shine this season with a lot of those that dead weight that was not letting them play.
Yeah.
So be excited for Chivas. Be excited for Chivas fans. And what better way to hype up Mexico fans than to having an all Mexico squad, quote unquote, make it to the final and feed our delusion of Mexico. You know, playing well this World Cup.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's move on to the next game. León versus your Máquina Celeste, Cruz Azul. I'll go first, right? Or do you want to go first?
Let me go first, because then I'll go in. I'm going to have to go in on my team, bro.
Okay.
So in the last 7 years...
Daddy's excited.
León has only beat Cruz Azul twice, bro. Once in November 3rd, 2021.
Final?
No. No. November 3rd, 2021. That was a regular season game.
Who did Cruz Azul beat in the final when they won the novena?
Santos.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wrong green team.
Yeah. And then in February 6th, 2019 was the last time. And then one quick stat to note. León's last league win was on August 30th, 2025 versus Querétaro, bro. But I think the way everything has been going with Cruz Azul, I know my original answer was for Cruz Azul to win, but with all the stuff off the field that's been going on, and with Nacho Ambriz, the way he gets teams to play, I think this is going to end up being a tie.
Okay. Could you expand a little bit on what's going on off the field?
So, first of all, breaking news. UNAM kicks Cruz Azul out of their stadium 6 days before Cruz Azul's first home game. Cruz Azul is looking to play again at the Ciudad de Deportes. And after this season, we're going to go back to playing in the Azteca, which we have a contract with them till the 2031 season, according to ESPN. But if I'm being real with you guys, we are a joke of a team. Because we need our own stadium, bro. Like, we're not going to be a serious contender to any title, league title that be, until we have our own stadium that we could call our own. I'm done feeding into the delusion that we're going to, be a top contender season to season if we don't have a home field. Like, I know we go to these other stadiums and it feels like they're our home field, like with the Azteca, like how we won one there, bro. But after how many years did it take us to win the championship? And I don't think we probably won't win another championship until we have our own stadium, if I'm being quite honest. For this season, though, I have no high expectations for Cruz Azul. Cruz Azul got rid of Faravelli. It was time for him to leave. The fan base had this very emotional connection with Rivero and his departure. But I think
why did that happen?
I'm not sure. There's things coming out that Larcagon, not La Cramona, Larcagon, kind of got into it in a sense. And I think
With him?
yeah, with him. But to be honest, bro, Rivero's 34 years old. He wasn't giving us a full 90 minutes anymore. It was more of a plug him in a position where we're lacking.
Yeah.
Where we don't have a player to give us a start.
He was kind of like that spirit of your team, though. Like, I feel like.
Yeah, and he was. And when we needed a goal, he was there. But it's just like the toxic fan base that we are. If we had another season with him, y la cagaba, way, we were going to make him to be
It was going to be a bad ending. Yeah.
It was going to be a bad ending, and we'd make him the villain. And he just left, you know, he left as a hero, and that's the only thing that you could really, you know, wish for him, that he left on his terms. And, you know, he left as a hero, bro. He cemented himself at the club's history forever. But I think it's time for Cruz Azul fans to demand a championship out of this team. And like I said, we're not going to win one until we get our own stadium, even though it's been 5 years since we last won a championship. But I don't think Larcagon is going to get us to win one anytime soon. So,
Damn.
I digress. Who do you got?
I got Cruz Azul in this one. Leon did sign Cambindo, though.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good pickup for them.
Revenge game for him.
Yeah. And, wait, Cambindo?
Play for Cruz Azul.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Before he went to Necaxa.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. But yeah, that's a good pickup for Leon.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely needed something up top.
Yeah.
Cruz Azul's midfield, I feel like, I kind of talked about it. I feel like it's kind of filled with like the same type of player.
Yeah.
And like even their names, like, I mean, Faravelli's gone, but it was like Paradela, has Palavecino been confirmed?
Yeah, it's confirmed. Yeah, he's been announced
Okay.
through the team's IG and
Yeah.
all media.
I think he's gonna be a good fit for Cruz Azul because tiene gol, and I think Cruz Azul, that's something that they kind of lack. Like they're solid defensively, they're good possession based team, but I think they need that, like, maybe not even like a goal scorer, but I think they just need more scoring.
Yeah,
and I think he complements Cruz Azul's style of play. It's going to be interesting to see how they play all those midfielders. I could see them even playing like a diamond. Yeah, because usually it's like 5-3-2, you know. But if they have like Palavecino or even Paradela behind the number 9, and then like 3 central midfielders behind them, I could see that, you know, being an effective playing style for them.
Yeah, because it'd probably be our forward, Palavecino, Paradela, and then Charlie, and then what's that fool's name? Lira, and then Marquez, probably.
Oh,
or kind of like a mix like that.
Yeah.
Because Bogusz is going to be gone.
I was going to say.
That fool's trying to leave.
He was good, though.
He was good, but Larcagon doesn't know how to handle him. Like, he didn't know where to put him. That fool. And I think he's expecting a baby, and I don't think that fool wants that baby to be born in Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, especially if he's leaving. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, Cruz Azul, I feel like...
Bro,
the Cruz Azul to me is like, I feel like the Ravens, where like I keep expecting them to like finally get over the hump, but every season it's just like they find a way to like almost shoot themselves in the foot.
Bro, and then like the media just drags us through the mud, bro. There's like rumors saying that Ivan Alonso's the one kicking players out, like Rivero, that there's stuff with the coach, bro. Like just... And then, bro, like 6 days before our home opener, and fucking Pumas kicks us out, bro. Like, Jesus
That Christ. Is horrible timing.
It's just, it's horrible. It's horrible. And with, I don't know why the fuck we fucking hired this dumbass coach, bro. Like, this team is just too much for him, bro. Like, I don't think he's ever dealt with, you know, so many baddies on his roster for him to know which one to start, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he was at Puebla.
He was at Puebla, Necaxa, León, which the only thing he ever won was a Coca Champions. But bro.
But you guys are still going to be contenders this season, I think.
We'll make it to Liguilla, but other than that,
really,
I don't see us winning the championship. I don't have them in the final. Just a quick prediction.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but hey, we'll see. Don't give up hope.
And bro, I hate that this happens every season because then fucking Jornada 16, bro. Jornada 15, I'm gonna be, let's go, fucking first in the league, bro. We got that number 1 seed, bro. Like, and then fucking reality is gonna hit again. Wow. We'll see what happens, though. I'm gonna try not to get too excited.
All right, next game, Santos versus Necaxa. Who do you like in this one?
To be honest, bro, Santos at home is a very tough stadium to play at. Necaxa, they solidified themselves a little bit this offseason. They hired Juarez's coach, Martin Varini, who I've talked about him before on here. He's only 34 years old, bro. He's very young, exciting coach. But the signings that Necaxa have done with forward Julian Carranza from Feyenoord, midfielder Agustin Almendra from Racing, and defensive midfield Kevin Gutierrez from Defensa and Justicia. This team is going to be a contender, but I have a tie for this home opening match.
I got a tie too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we've pretty much had every single... Well, actually, you had America winning, and I have them.
And you changed your mind on Cruz Azul, no? You said tie?
I said tie, yeah.
Yeah, I got Cruz Azul winning.
Oh, Cruz Azul winning, huh?
But yeah, I got a tie. Necaxa made a lot of moves.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's early in the season. I'm skeptical whenever a team makes a lot of moves because then it's like, you know, they still have to put it together.
Yeah.
And Santos was... With them, like, scoring goals wasn't an issue for them last season. So I could see this being like a back and forth game. You mentioned Martin Varini. We saw that he did a great job with Juarez last season. So I think he could have Necaxa playing like an aggressive offensive style as well, which would be fun to see. So I expect this to be a high scoring game, but because both teams have or made moves, I still have like questions.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of went with the tie for this one. Moving on to the last Saturday game. This should be a good one. Monterrey versus Toluca. I'm going to go first. I have a tie for this one too.
Yeah, okay.
The reason I have a tie is because I'm not sure if Toluca will field their best players. Because I know last season they didn't to start out the season. And you know how we talk about how Turco be big brainy?
Yeah.
I feel like he's probably like, oh, you know what? My players, like, you guys won. Like, he's a bit of a player's coach, and he's like, oh, you know, take a couple weeks off, you know, type.
I feel like he's such a laid back coach, bro.
Yeah, he's like, I don't need you, like, like right now, I don't need you, just, you know,
and that's
rest
probably
up.
why, like, he gets the best out of his players, bro.
Yeah.
Because he's like I said, he's a player's coach, and he understands them, and he doesn't expect so much out of them. And when
that feel looks like he's like a fun time too.
Yeah,
like that feel like, you know,
he is. He does it like that.
Pause, but yeah, for going back to this game, I think Monterrey will be hungry for that revenge from, you know, being knocked out by Toluca in the semis last season. Monterrey is at home. And I do want to talk about Toluca's signings with Cordova and Pavel Perez. Yeah. Those are notable signings that are going to strengthen Toluca's midfield and should play a complementary role to the team.
Yeah.
Going back to, like, I think they kind of had a similar approach to Chivas where they were kind of just, they didn't have any huge signings. It was just kind of like making minor adjustments. But I think for Toluca, especially since they're coming off a championship season, that's really all they needed. And I think they did a really good job this transfer window. But Monterrey is loaded too, and then we'll see, you know, now that they have an off season together, like how the team looks. Let's see if they can actually put it together. Yeah.
I have Toluca to win only because no Ocampos, no more Ramos, he left. That back line for Monterrey is awful. And I just feel like Toluca is gonna just build on that momentum that they have going forward, like that they built off of last season. And yeah, I just have Toluca winning. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna take a little bit of time for Monterrey to kind of click together because, like we saw last season, they didn't have a style of play, and I think they're still not gonna have a style of play. Now they're gonna try to just play Canales ball, which last season I feel like they just tried to play Ramos ball.
Bro, but it almost worked for them against, like, they still almost made it to final, which is crazy. That's why I don't count them out, because they still are talented, even though, you know, that you did bring up a good point with the players that they lost. But yeah, we'll see. I think if Toluca plays their starters, I think they win the game.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I feel like they're not, but who knows? We'll see. All right, let's move on to Sunday's game. Pumas versus Querétaro. Who do you like in this one?
Fuck you, Pumas. But I got Pumas winning, bro. They had a lot of good signings this offseason.
Jordan Carrillo,
the Brazilian striker. And I think Efrain Juarez is going to have something to prove this season.
I agree.
With all this talk of Pumas not being a grande, I think he's going to try to get the team to the final.
Especially with his coaching style.
He
seems like he's like that. You see what there's...
Yeah. I feel like this fool has a PowerPoint every week of the whole media talking shit about this Pumas team and the organization. He's going to try to get the best out of his players. But yeah, I got Pumas winning. But I'm gonna make a coverage of this Querétaro team next season. I got something on my sleeve for this team. I got high expectations for this Querétaro team. But we'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, I got Pumas winning. Who you got?
I agree with everything you said. I got Pumas. Especially with, like, I think that's kind of a theme to start the season is I'm picking the teams that have continuity with their managers for the most part. And I think Efrain Juarez, he showed flashes last season. Yeah. And, you know, if it weren't for injuries, Pumas could have... I mean, they did end up doing the... what's it called? The...
Liguilla?
But the play-in?
Repechaje?
Yeah. So, you know, it was still a relatively successful season. But I think they're going to build off of that. And I think they win at home against Querétaro. Last game, Atlético San Luis versus Tigres. Tie?
Nah.
I got Tigres.
You got Tigres?
Yeah.
All right, let me give you guys a quick history lesson on this matchup real quick. But before I say that, I will say the first 5 weeks in Liguilla, bro, are always the easiest to predict the matchups. It's very predictable the first 5 jornadas. I know I said seasons, but the first 5 jornadas are always very predictable. It's always very trendy. San Luis in the last 20 matchups has only beat Tigres once. So I got Tigres to win. But it's very trendy with the first couple matchups. Like if you see that one team has beat the other team consistently for the last couple matchups, that team is always going to win. Except in the case of Cruz Azul and León, bro. Cruz Azul, with the way everything's been going, I think they might shit themselves and let León win, bro. But yeah, it's a very trendy league, and it's always easier to predict the quinielas if you're in them in the first couple seasons, because that's where I always make my money.
I gotta test your theory out,
bro. I'm telling you, it's always easier. It's always easier. It's only failed me once, but that season was a little weird. But who you got? You got Tigres?
Yeah, I got Tigres.
Okay.
I'm still a little bit salty they didn't win the final. But yeah, I just think like Tigres is probably my favorite to win the whole thing.
Okay.
Just coming off of what they did last season. Tigres will, and then at least for the regular season, I'll be very, very surprised if they're not a top 3 team when it's all said and done in the standings. Okay.
All right. Speaking about that,
the standings.
Yeah. All right. So let's go into our top 8. You don't have to give me an order. If you do, you can. But who are your top 8 that are going to be in Liguilla this season?
All right. So Tigres for sure. Toluca. I'm still going with Monterrey. I'm going to Chivas.
Okay.
Cruz Azul.
Okay.
Obviously, America.
Okay. 2 more.
You said 8, right?
Yeah. Because there's no repechaje.
And then I'm going to go, I think Pumas.
Okay.
Makes it in there. And then the last one, I'm thinking either Necaxa or Juarez.
Juarez? Oof. Okay.
Because I think Caixinha on that team could make some noise, but
Juarez last year, I think, made it in as the 8th seed
yeah,
with Martin.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll stick with Juarez.
Okay. I'm not mad at it.
Just because Necaxa, like, I could see them being a good
Yeah.
team, but there's a lot of, like, moving pieces.
Yeah, Martin Verini still has to get this team, clicking
Yeah.
and getting that chemistry right with everybody. But, I mean, it kind of matches up with mine. I have Toluca, Tigres, Chivas, Monterrey, Cruz Azul, Xolos America,
Cholos good.
and Necaxa. No Pumas.
No Pumas?
No Pumas. Or
Okay.
Juarez.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like Tijuana is one that I definitely wouldn't be surprised at
Yeah.
all. And another one, I guess it could be a dark horse for me, would be Leon.
Yeah.
Because I could, like, now that,
Nacho Ambriz.
yeah.
He's on there, yeah.
Yeah. So, it's Liga MX, bro. We know this shit. Like,
Yeah.
pretty much, like, I feel like last season was, like, a perfect representation of, like, what the league is.
Yeah.
It was, like, you had the 5 best teams, and then, like, the rest of, like, from 6 to, like,
10.
yeah, 6 to 10, but even 6 to, like, 14, they're,
14,
like,
yeah.
kind of right there,
Yeah.
And then, like, the bottom teams are, like, really bad.
Yeah.
But there's definitely, like, a lot of parity in
A
the
lot
league.
of, yeah.
So,
My dark horse, though, is Querétaro.
really?
Yeah.
By dark horse, do you mean, like... Wait, but they don't make the playoffs?
They'll be right outside of playoffs.
Okay. Like, the surprise.
The surprise of the season.
Okay.
Like, you know how
I would say Juarez was that last
Juarez
season.
was that last season, Xolos were that last season. Even Pumas, in a sense, were
Yeah.
kind of like a dark horse because we even made a TikTok
Yeah.
about that. But I think Querétaro this season is going to be kind of up there where they're fighting for that 9th to 10th seed.
Okay.
And I'll go into a little bit more next week.
Okay.
Just because we covered so many teams and like their signings, but I did want to do a deep dive on this Querétaro team, and I think there will be a dark horse.
Okay.
One thing I do want to know before we try to do our finalist picks, there's a new rule in Liguilla. So for the teams with seleccionados for the World Cup, any team will be able to grab players from different teams. So say America makes it to Liguilla and they pull out 3 players, having that be Malagón, Ramon Juarez, and I think that's about it. They'll be able to get 2 other players from a different team that didn't qualify.
I wonder, how is that going to work, though? Because I'm assuming there's going to be several teams that want the same players,
Yeah.
That's the question that I have. We'll see how they handle it.
It'd probably be like for fantasy,
Like a draft?
like a draft almost, like 8th seed gets to pick first, and the first seed gets to pick. Or the
Okay.
one or the team with the least amount of
Okay, I could see that.
seleccionados.
That's going to be interesting. It's kind of like when Libertadores,
Yeah,
when you would,
yeah.
like refuerzos. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. But moving on, who are your finalists for this season?
I want to hear yours first.
All right. I got Tigres facing off. Oh my God. Chivas and Monterrey. I don't know. That's gonna be a semifinal.
3-team final?
That's gonna be a semifinal. Chivas and Monterrey. I think it might. If it's not a Clásico Regio, it's a rematch of the 23 final. Tigres Chivas.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll pick Tigres Chivas.
Tigres Chivas?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll pick
okay.
Tigres Chivas.
Tigres Chivas? I think I do. I agree. Tigres.
Okay.
In the final.
Yep. Because, bro, they haven't lost anybody. They have no Bajas.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be
Gignac.
last season. So, we'll see.
Yeah, I want to say Tigres Toluca repeat of the final, but
That is disgusting.
the thing is, like, we know with Liga MX, it's not like you don't really see a repeat
Yeah.
of finals or even finalists. You
Yeah.
know, this last couple seasons, we've seen America three-peat. We've seen Toluca go back-to-back. But that's, you know, those are outliers.
Yeah.
So I think I got to go with mis Águilas.
What? Tigres America?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. Jardine, bro. Let's see what he got up his sleeves this season.
Yeah,
Let's see.
because think about it. Maxi is going to be a better version of himself. Maximin.
That's true.
And I think towards the end of the season, you started seeing like Maxi and Brian and Zendejas kind of finding chemistry together. And then I think the whole point about how you said about towards Liguilla, that kind of favors America because they don't really have Mexican players on their team. So it's not going to affect them. Yeah. Whereas like with some of the other teams, maybe not so much the contenders because the contenders are pretty much all Mexican. I mean, extranjeros. Yeah. Especially their best players. But like a team like Toluca wouldn't have Alexis Vega.
You wouldn't have Alexis Vega. You wouldn't have the midfielder.
Yeah.
You'd have a lot of missing pieces.
That's why I'm going with America.
Yeah. And that's why I don't have Toluca in the final.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah.
And that's why I have Tigres in there because
same thing with America. They don't they don't have a Mexican that's like would get called
Linus.
Up, right? Oh, Linus. That's a good one. That's Linus. A kind of big one. Though.
But you have Ociel. You still have Marcel.
But what if Ociel gets called up?
You still have Marcel Flores. You still have Antuna.
We've talked about how they are like the deepest roster.
You have Chicha Sanchez.
Yeah,
bro, like that team.
Yeah, because their best players are Correa and Bruneta.
Yeah.
And then Linus, like, he did pick up his form.
And Bruneta's not going to get called up by Argentina.
Nah.
Correa. No, not Correa.
Yeah.
Is it Correa?
Yeah.
The little short Uruguayan?
Oh, no,
Correran, yeah.
But Correa isn't going to get called up to Argentina either.
He's
already a world champion.
Yeah. Who?
Correa.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Angel Correa.
Yeah, Angel Correa.
Yeah. So that's why I have Tigres going to the final as well. And then Chivas, it's like Hormiga, but that's why I think, all those extra midfielders
we'll see. Help. And we'll see because, I mean, as a number 9, like, I saw, like, obviously Raul is going. Santi, like, he should be back healthy by then. And, like, if he's healthy, bro, respectfully, I don't care if Hormiga scored every game. I'm still taking those two over Hormiga.
And you have the one from Monterrey, the extranjero, the Argentine.
Oh, Funes Mori.
No, not the other one.
Oh, no, Funes Mori.
The big, tall ass.
Funes Mori, fucking Berterame. Yeah.
I think those three are going to be the ones. And then there's going to be...
Well, Aguirre glazes Berterame.
Yeah.
Unless he takes... But you know how he plays him as a winger? Mm-hmm. Unless he calls up Hormiga as that, like, third striker because they play with...
Oh, Berterame on the wing?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see, bro. It's gonna be a crazy soccer season, bro, and I'm so fucking excited for all this shit to come through. But
it's just better when you got, like, multiple, like, sports to watch.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of not looking forward to football season ending because, like, Sundays aren't going to be the same.
That is true. It's always like that dopamine. Just It's like you're gonna feel the blues.
But at least we got one thing about Liga MX, bro. They don't take breaks.
Hell no.
I feel kind of bad, bro.
I do too.
It feels like it was like 2 weeks ago that the season stopped, and then they start early too. Like if it wasn't for the World Cup, they'd be starting in July.
Yeah,
you know how they start hella early.
And then also too, in the midst of all this, there's still gonna be CONCACAF matches being played, which that's going to start in February. So,
that's nuts.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that schedule, I think we're going to start to see, like...
knock on wood.
The rich, like, get richer and pull ahead because, like, with the deeper rosters, because of the scheduling, they're going to be in a way better position than the teams who don't have as much depth,
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it should be a good one. Looking forward to it.
And like how we told you guys at the beginning of the video, this is going to be a jornada doble. There's going to be matches played on Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll probably put a story of our quiniela picks on there, just to kind of give you guys something to look forward to.
Yeah, because I had noticed that, but I didn't want to give predictions for those games without seeing the first games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially to start off the season, you know, because who knows what some of these teams are going to look like to start off the season. Want to give a shout out.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys haven't already noticed, this jersey right here. Shout out to my Uncle Luis for this. It was a Christmas gift. Kind of hard to tell. I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but this is actually a player-issued, game-worn jersey by Gianna Palacios. My uncle has a connection with her dad, and for Christmas, my uncle, who I spend a lot of time with, gifted me this, and right here you got the signature, and it's actually the game-worn jersey from the final against Pachuca, which was on, what is that, a 3 or a 5? I think it's a 5. May 6th, or is that June 6th? June 5th. Because you know how in Mexico they do...
it's June 6th.
June 6th?
June 6th, yeah.
2023. But yeah, worn in the final. This is crazy.
It was worn.
Not to flex, but one of one piece. Definitely was not expecting this. So shout out to my uncle. Thanks again. Gracias, tío. Saludos.
Bro, this is a crazy jersey, bro. Like, I wish you guys could see all the little details on these jerseys, bro. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, so gracias, tío. Saludos.
You peep it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get like a frame for this.
Yeah, that's an insane jersey, bro. That's a crazy jersey.
But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because we know we've talked about jerseys and we've made content about jerseys. So I was really happy about that.
Yes, sir.
Did you get any sick Christmas gifts? Since we didn't talk about Christmas?
Yeah, I mean, we got the, you peep it, the little Kill the Hype.
Okay.
Kill the Hype hats that I gifted to myself that the UPS.
You gifted to yourself?
The UPS man. Nah, I had ordered these back in October, bro, and they all came in during the Christmas break. So, and as far as Christmas gifts, I was just more gifting to my fam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
That's all right. What'd you get? Besides the crazy banger of a jersey.
I actually got the new Mexico jersey.
Oh, okay. Do you
with,
like the
Raul.
person?
Yeah, I'll show it to you. I like it better in person. I don't know if I told you.
Yeah.
So like after we kind of talked shit about it in one of our videos, but then I saw it in person and it actually grew on me to the point where like we do like lists in our family. Yeah. So then I threw it on there because I didn't really know what else. I was like, oh, it'd be perfect for like the World Cup time. Yeah. And I got like the Raul on the back.
Raul. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's the big white stripes that do it for me.
That do it for you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It just adds like a little nice touch of a detail with everything that kind of goes on the jersey.
I like the color. The green looks better in person.
Yeah, it does. It does because I've seen it in person.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. But I just wanted to see what your take was on the jersey because, like, how I know I talk so much shit about it, but it's growing on me, bro. Sure. It's growing on me for some reason.
Yeah, nah, bro, definitely.
Have you seen the leaked USA one?
No, I haven't.
That's just pretty sick.
Really?
It's stripes, but it's like a banner, like you see the banner kind of like it has the stripes have a flow to it, so it's like white with red stripes, but those stripes look like it's like the banner waving.
Do you root for the men's national team? U.S.
This World Cup I will.
Okay.
Because just in case.
Yeah.
Whoa! It's the sound of the police. Pulls up. I'm taking my Mexico jersey. USA.
Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that because like sometimes I root for them, but sometimes it's kind of like I have to be in the mood for it. Yeah. Or it depends on the matchup, I feel like. Yeah. But
I've never rooted for them.
Really?
That jersey might make me root for them. And just like I said, since it's gonna be a little hot outside this summer, I'm gonna have to wear it.
I think it's easier to root for them now because I actually like some of their players.
I just like Pulisic. Everybody else is not American born or raised, so.
I like Gio Reyna. I mean, I think he was born in the UK, but I like how he plays.
Yeah, and Diego Luna.
Weah, I like Weah.
Not born in the US, but yeah.
I mean, if you look at it, like a lot, like France, a lot of those when they won the World Cup, some of those who weren't from.
I think damn near the whole roster was born in Africa.
But yeah.
All right, guys, that is all for this video. And like I said, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Turn on those post notice. And like always, don't quote us
Unless we're right.
Peace.